I remember a story that you told about when you guys first found out about the situation on Reddit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's get back into that specific story.
Okay.
We're playing Mortal Kombat. And it just I joke around with our chat all the time. I'd be like, look, we was playing the game. We was on the game for about we was playing a story mode. So the story mode was like really long. So I'm like, we've been on for about at least
We were already
10
on for
hours,
like 5.
Yeah, like 5.
So we did a regular stream that day into Mortal Kombat.
And then we did 5 hours of Mortal Kombat story. So we was on for about like 10, almost like 12. It was about like 12 hours at that time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, when you really sit down and do a 12-hour show and you do these all the time, like it wasn't like we just did them like every now and then. We were doing 12-hour shows a lot, 14-hour shows a lot. And so when you do them that much, your body gets taxed. But for us, we just different. You know what I mean? Like it's just two crackheads.
Got that dog in me.
You know what I mean? We just
Crackhead. Wait, speak for yours. Hey, he needs to speak for himself.
We was on it, okay? We was on it.
We was on it.
When I tell y'all we was working that night, and I thought to myself, like, I'm gonna just be funny. I'm gonna crack a joke about $20 because they wanted to see the game. I said, hey, listen, y'all drop a hot 20 and we'll finish the Mortal Kombat story tonight. Let me repeat what I said. We'll finish the Mortal Kombat story. Y'all drop a hot 20. It's done tonight. I said 20. I didn't say 100,000. I said 20. Somebody clipped it, posted it on Reddit, and the title was Money Hungry Streamers Forcing Chat to Pay Money to Finish Stream. And they only clipped that one part. We go to bed. We finish the game. We was going to finish the game regardless. I love our community. We was going to finish the game regardless.
Which is also included in the clip as well, in the full version of the clip. It's included that he says that he's just going to give the money back and then says that the money that everybody donates is going to be used for a subscriber King of the Hill.
So
y'all was going to win the money anyways.
Yeah. Now, mind you, they only took what I said about the $20. Not that I was going to donate it back for a tournament. Nothing. I said, okay.
If I could add.
Go ahead.
Which also wasn't said in an aggressive tone of voice either.
Nope. It was a joke. You know me.
Right.
You know me.
By the way.
I do.
But that person also knew me. They've been following for 5 years. They knew me because they were having a bad day. And Jay and I had just left 2K. People were upset at the fact that we left 2K. They didn't like the fact that we left 2K. So Jay and I was just trying to make a career. So somebody found that that moment and was like, got him. Flipped it. I go to bed. We went to bed at like 3 in the morning, almost 4 in the morning.
Definitely was late.
I wake up, I check my phone, and I'm like, I see all of these Twitter mentions, and I'm like, oh shoot, we blowing up. We finna go crazy. I look and I see the Reddit post, and I'm like, oh, we blowing up on a website I never even heard of before? Oh, this is great. God, I see you. I see the title, Money Hungry. And I was like, wait, hold on. Why we blowing up for this? I check it. I go to the actual Reddit post. It's at like 250,000 views. And I'm like, hold on. This ain't it. This can't be it. Next thing I know, I see another post. Then I'm like, all right. This is really picking up. I see, what's it called?
Dexterdo.
Oh, we know what Dexterdo. If Dexterdo pick up a story, they picked it up. And I'm like, oh, y'all, this is really happening. Over $20. I'd be damned if I asked for 100. God,
man.
For 20? I'm like, wow, they trying to end our career. So then they was like, they sent it to Twitch, and then Twitch started to look into it like, we're going to look into it and investigate to see if this was, because you can't do that on the platform. And that's a ban type of punishment.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, bruh. Is this it? I'm like, I see our whole fan base. When we got our whole fan base, we get on stream.
That next morning.
We got on stream.
Nah, we was going to address this.
I'm sorry. I messaged Jay. I woke up and I saw it first. So I messaged him. I was like, Jay, get up now. Look at this. By the time he got up and he finally checked everything, got dressed, it was already like 500,000. It's growing.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, this is
So you know.
Like, bruh.
You know something is urgent. If somebody texts you, get up and look at this now in all caps with an exclamation mark. You know. This is the first thing I'm seeing. Oh,
I banged on his door. I'm like, I banged on the door, like, check your phone. Like nah, bruh.
I said,
and it's like
no way There's no way.
In the middle of it all, like in the middle of that, like it was so chaotic. It was just like you're watching the numbers grow and you're seeing all these mentions coming at you. And I'm like,
It feels like you're in the algorithm for all negativity.
yeah.
Genuinely.
Like
genuinely.
you start seeing like, I'm reading the messages. I'm like, all right, look, the post might be going crazy, but I'm pretty sure people watched it and they're like, this $20. Like, brother, that ain't nothing. That's $20. I look at the comments. I'm thinking they're on my side. Man. it was like, look at these. I can't say it here.
don't say that.
Look at
Can't say
these
that.
N-words. Look at these poor $20. They must be that broke. Go get a real job. Like, I mean, like really going in on us. I'm like, wow, not a single person thought to themselves, like, what if this is taken out of context? So then Jay and I I took the full clip and I put it up on my Twitter. I put the full clip up there. And I'm like, I sent it to Dexterdo and I'm like, watch the full clip. When they put it, then everybody started retweeting them. Watch the full clip. And then they apologized and took it down. But I'm like, the Reddit post stayed up there. That thing reached like, I can't remember what it reached, but it reached something crazy where it was like from
It's still up
time
right
to
now.
time. Yeah, it's still up.
It's still up somewhere.
From time to time, like we'll have we used to have a person like maybe about, let's say like 6 months after everything calmed down, 6 months after, this is during BO4 blackout, start seeing people come in still like, look at the money hungry streamers. Those same people that came in are some of the people that have now been subbed to us for like 40 months now. No, I'm being honest. Like when we got up, I was scared. I thought this was over. You just don't be knowing what God got planned, bro. Man. You really don't. You don't know what God got planned. Like stop acting like you do.
You don't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you just gotta let him work. When I tell you, it was a lot of people. It was people that started coming in. It was just like, y'all gotta address it. Y'all gotta address it. And at first we wasn't gonna really address it. We was just gonna get on stream and then just be like, but we wasn't gonna address it yet. When we finally showed the full clip and the full video, it was so many people that was just like, wow. And then the person that put us up there, they had the nuts to show up and was like, we're in the middle of it all. And I'm like, we're showing them everything. And I'm like, look at this Reddit post. Like, this is crazy. And look at the full clip of what was said. And I'm like, and the funny thing, and then when we threw the tournament, I put that in there too. And I'm like, this is crazy. And then the dude, he came in and was like, I'm sorry. I didn't think it was going to blow up like that. I was just having a bad day.
Ooh, you better than me, because he would have been all. You guys have been to my streams. He would have been all kind of everything.
Bro, when I tell you, it was like trying to hold back. It's like trying to hold back a pack of like. It was at least like our views went crazy that day. It was like we had like 600-700 views as soon as we got on. It was like 600-700 views. And as soon as we hit the start screen,
they was in there.
It was just negative. I'm like, this is crazy. So I'm like, just be patient. You gotta let them come in, let them build up, and then take it all away from them. I wasn't even mad at the person.
I didn't even realize it, honestly.
Yeah.
Like when you just in the heat of it, you just looking at your chat and you seeing most of your supporters, then a bunch of troll messages. Most of your supporters, bunch of troll messages. And then you just see that one message where he says, I'm sorry.
So when you saw that, what was your initial thoughts?
First of all, is this even true? Are you actually sorry? Like, are you the person that put the clip up? Then we were streaming and we were like, okay, if this is really you, send us the link to show us what you did.
Yep.
And this person whispered us exactly what happened. We look at his follow age. He was following for 5 years.
Now that part is
He was following
crazy.
T for 5 years.
That's crazy.
In that moment, it didn't really hit me because I'm still like, you're still in streaming mode. Like it's like you don't get that mental relief. So we talk about it after the stream, and I'm like, you really think it was him? He was like, yeah, I think it was.
Yep.
And I was like, I mean, we got it taken down from Dexterdo. There was another blogger that tried to make a video on it. We got that taken care of. And I was just like, we got to be much more careful.
Yep.
And he was like, yeah, you're right. So from there, it kind of like shaped us changing how we talked. We can crack some jokes, but then there's other things that we know we just can't say. Like,
right.
And you'll see somebody else say it, and you'll be like, but Don't worry about it. That's none of your business.
Right.
That experience definitely did change me, not only as a person, but it definitely changed my perspective on my career.